Good morning, guys. Today is 4/25th, Sunday, and I'm gonna make another review on Bitcoin. And I always start my analysis on a bigger time frame, which is the monthly time frame. And this looks a little bit messy, but this chart is directly from this article on Virtual Bitcoin DAO. I'll place the link if so you can read the article, because it's about the market cycle and when we can expect the next bear. Now, the reason why I always start with a bigger time frame is because as a swing trader, you always have to make sure you are in line with the major trend. So far the overall market is still bullish, and on a lower time frame, the first interesting thing is that this candle right there is gonna close today around 7 p.m. Central Time, Eastern Time, sorry. And have this RSI on a weekly time frame. I did place this line. It's not a real trend line, but still important since we had a reaction here. But yesterday I was playing around with these and I realized that the RSI on a weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we do have a downtrend line, which I think this downtrend line is the most important downtrend line, for probably gonna be the most important one for the entire year. Now, the weekly time frame takes a lot of time to react. We're gonna have one candle every single week. Every single one of these candles, they take 7 days to open and close. So we have this reaction here. This is a confirmed downtrend line. We have a reaction here, we have a reaction here, and then we had a third reaction here. So we are in a weekly time frame, and this downtrend line on the RSI is probably a line you need to place on your chart, because we're probably gonna react to it, maybe a little bit, one more reaction. But the moment we go through this, pay attention, guys, the moment we go through that line will be the end of the correction that we are in right now. So this line is probably the most important downtrend line on RSI weekly time frame for Bitcoin, the most important for the year probably. So we are paying attention to that one. Now, the next thing is, I am very curious to see how this histogram gonna end. So we know that histogram is a lagging indicator. For my video about how to place your indicators, you know that this is a lagging indicator. So every single one of these column on histogram, they take 7 days to create. So this is the most important thing. Okay, so we still have a long way to go, because this is my non-buying zone. We're just gonna wait here. But this is the most important thing about this one. Now, on a lower time frame, what I am paying attention is this potential downtrend line on the 4-hour time frame. Now, we did add a small divergence here, but we can still have more than one divergence. Once I see the moment I see a divergence, I pay attention to the lowest at that point, because this zone, there's three things that can happen. We can have another small drop. But if we're gonna have another small drop, it's probably gonna be a couple of candles that will react there and another drop like this. Okay. Now, if this happen, then this downtrend line on 4-hour time frame will be a confirmed downtrend line, and that will make it way more important for the next week. And the other possibility is that we go through this, and I'm not sure this is gonna happen. So we might have a small drop, like not too deep, a little bit more. So this is the two possibilities. The other situation is that we can get a sideways and but we will need more data to study that a little bit more in depth. So in a 4-hour time frame, we did that first divergence, like I said. So we can have one more diversion. Actually, we can have many more diversions, but the most important thing here is that since RSI is not related to the price action, it's essentially an expression of supply versus demand. That zone right there is telling us that the bulls are stepping in. That means that we can expect a drop, but they will probably buy this entire drop if it's happened. Now, if we're gonna have a drop, I'm expecting a reaction on this line. That will be the best thing. That will make this downtrend line a very important one. Now, the moment this downtrend line is confirmed, the swing we are looking for is when this downtrend line is broken. That will be the best way to enter swing on Bitcoin. I'm looking for the same setup on Ethereum, but it's just not the case. So for now, this is what I have when it comes to Bitcoin, and we generally don't go anywhere lower than that. The daily chart is a little bit more different. I did have this one right there, and that's one of the reasons why I had this discussion with a couple of friends. They are expecting real drop, and I don't think this is gonna happen. And the reason is that the bigger the time frame, the more difficult it is to have oversold on RSI. I mean, if you can pay attention, the last time we were oversold on a daily time frame was like since March 2020. I mean, we get very close to it, but it never happened. There's also one thing you need to understand is that RSI also creates support and resistance zone. We are in a support zone on our RSI, so that means that we are in a correction, but the correction is already pretty deep from an RSI perspective. So we might spend a few times here, but if we have a bigger drop than that, if we have big very low RSI like 20, and on a daily time frame, if you find an RSI at 20 on daily time frame, that means you can buy it, because these extreme RSI on a bull trend, they are buying zone. They are like most buying zone. So for Bitcoin, I was expecting a better opportunity on Ethereum, but apparently Bitcoin have been catching my attention because the setups are better here than in Ethereum. Ethereum is a little bit boring right now. So that's it for this review for today, guys. And if you have any question, remember to join the server Virtual Bacon. And about the article, I'll place the link so you can go ahead and read it. It's about the cycle and when I expect, that we're gonna enter in a bear market. So that's it for today, guys. Take care. Bye.